Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the PR stunt speedrun. We have 3 in Mexico, 2 in the expansions. Let's get into it. Without any further ado, Speed Trap Coast View. I actually remember when we had to do this previously, we have a car restriction of a Nissan GTR from 1997 A800, the R32. You see it in its many forms there. We've got a different front bumper, and then it shows a back bumper that's kind of ugly. Honestly, I think this first one here looks the best. Let's go find our A800 Nissan GTR. Probably the tune we used last time to knock these out. Here we go. So over to 97. And yeah, we have this Skyline GTR V-Spec. But I remember this being in the thumbnail for this video, I think. It's possible. So here it is, Coast View. We need 155. Let's try it from up here. Why not? Launching hard. Sounds like a V8. Kind of sacrilegious, but it's okay. It is a video game at the end of the day. Already up to 130, 40. Getting a lot of red here on the racing line. Gonna have to dial it back, but we're still moving. 155 though is what we need. Here we go. I remember this being tough, and this tune able to do it. 157.83. First try. That's a good one. I do like the livery. It's June, but it's a lot of yellow. Speed Zone, Punta Allen. They're all in a line here on the same road. Very cool. We could keep going down. Let's actually do that. Let's switch it up. Let's go Speed Trap Oceana Azul. And let's keep going. It seems like sometimes they put these all in a similar locale. But also sometimes they're pretty spread apart. But lately they've been near each other, and this one is on a run. We are 3 miles away, but this thing seems to be awesome. I wish you could tweak some things from other people's tunes. Maybe it didn't show you stuff, certain numbers like the transmission. I just want to make this transmission a little shorter right now. 5th gear feels way too long. Maybe not. Maybe this is okay. But this is a lot of top speed, that's for sure. We're almost hitting 190 in this 1997 V8 swapped Nissan. I'm really liking how it's handling as well. It was handling great through there. Now, I forget what the number was. I don't even know if I looked or said, but this should be... Wow. We need 170. What did I just get? I swear I got... Okay. That's... I'm calling a mulligan here. So where did I mess up? Oh, because I went off-road? Okay. Where did I go off-road at? Alright, I was 1 mile an hour away. I had 169 on the speedometer. I don't have a racing line anymore because I've already reached the speed trap. Here we go. Gingerly up and over. There we go. I don't know what I was doing, but this time we got the gold. Complete. What are we moving on to now? Okay. I'll mark it, but we'll continue here. I want to see it completed. Oceana Azul. Complete. Yeah, 170. These are tough. These are tough, boys and girls. 1.3 miles away here to catch this speed zone. I'm looking at the mini map and driving off of the real one. Nice. What is that? Oh. Yeah, look at the Cars and Coffee drone coffee cup in the air. That is awesome. It is taking me down here to start this speed zone. That's fine. If you guys didn't notice, it might be hard to see on the camera, but I made a Jake shirt for my puppy. My wife sent me a kind of a clip art thing of him. A dog that looked like him. So I wrote his name on the hat, and he's sitting there on the ground. I thought it was cool. I just got back from the beach today from vacation. I had this down there. I thought it was cool. You know, I can't take the dog with me. They don't let him in the hotel, that kind of thing. But, you know, he's on the shirt. Counts. Oh, 116.71. What was it? 3. Wow. Maybe the other direction will net us a better score, a better speed. I don't know what it is about this particular set of PR stunts, but they were difficult before the tune, and these last two are difficult with the tune. So crazy. I'm going to try to punch it up here, really push the limits. I guess going uphill, it was kind of being ginger and talking to you guys and not really pushing it. This should be good. There we go. 123.5. That is enough for gold. Second time is the charm today. Or at least two of them. There you go. So we've turned all those to gold for the second time. We are playing this series again. But let's move on to Speed Zone Tierras Verdes. Alright, here it is. It is on dirt. We need 63 miles an hour from this speed zone in the B700 Alpine A110 from 1973. We have a good tune on this car. I think this is going to be easily doable. I don't want to push it. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but look at this. It's so funny. I guess we've needed these for a lot of different ones, but A799, C600, and B700. There you go. We're going to bring it up on launch control here. 3, 2, 1. So it looks like we've got a big turn here. What is the... Yeah, let me regroup here. You're not going to really do much around that turn. So I don't want to go too fast. I was seeing if we could cut the corner and just come straight into the speed zone, but no. I don't think so. This sounds weird. This sounds very tight. What am I hearing? Is that a turbo? I think it's a supercharger, isn't it? Getting a little whine, maybe from the gears. I don't know. It's interesting. And there it is, 64.51. We got it. Seasonal objective completed. Tierra Verdes speed zone complete. Now moving on to the Hot Wheels Park Drift Zone, Water's Edge. Here we go. 140,000 we need here with an A800 RX-7 Spirit R specifically. There are a couple different RX-7s. I'm not sure of the year. Let's go look. That's how you can tell it. We have like a 97 and then a 2002. A 2002 is what we need. What is the class restriction? A800. I was about to choose that one. Funny enough. So here it is, the blue one here, the Spirit R Type A 2002. This is going to be tough. What I like to do is, of course, grab a manual gearbox for drifting. Gives you that much more control. I guess I'll just drive. No. We're going to fast travel. But where do we want to be? So, maybe here. So I remember this one now. We want to be up top here. We're going to turn to our right. Oh, another V8. Another JDM car with a V8. Must be the meta this week. Well, I hit the wall, but I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm going to own it. I'm going to use it. Use it as fuel for my drifting. Not doing too bad. We need, what, 140,000 here? Amazing what you can do when you put a V8 in one of these cars. You get the suspension and the handling and the poise and the attitude of the JDM drifter. But now you have torque. And those Wankles, I don't think they had that much torque. Torqueless wonders. Really. Oh my gosh, I'm 4,000 shy. Lord in heaven. Okay, maybe I got off to a bad start. Maybe it was the wall hit. Alright, take 3. The funny thing about this is they have us use these car categories. And they are not conducive to drifting in Hot Wheels Park. I don't know what you have to do to get an A800 build to really easily get those points. I mean, maybe, like I said yesterday, you know, you have to warm up a little bit. Maybe I'm not that great of a drifter with this sort of car. I have to have one that suits me. I'm a little bit ahead of where I was last time before I lost it. A little bit. Everybody's trying this drift zone. They're all in the same car. We got it, boys. There you go. 153. A new personal best in this piece of shit. Holy crap. How's that possible? I guess they were just trying to show that we could do it, guys. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Car looks better without the wing. I don't know why I have the wing. Maybe that's what keeps me to A800. But there you go. The 2 in the expansion turned to gold, plus these from earlier. That's 5. We are 31 points. We need to go to 40 to get a backstage pass. Then next week we get a VW SP2, the Mazda MX-5 RF, but it's in the Horizon backstage, and the VW thing, which is kind of terrible. All in all, these cars aren't that great. This is probably the best one, the Mazda right after it. We do get the coffee cup outfit. I love the actual series. I love the point of interest that you see kind of here in the background. It's on the lower left hand, the southwest corner kind of area on the map. Right before you get to the freeway, you have a couple of places to pull off, showcase your car on some stanchions, I don't know, but then you actually have a coffee shop, a place to take pictures, all kinds of spiraling parking places, another place to meet up. It's actually pretty cool. So that was one of my favorite series, just as far as that kind of stuff goes. Not necessarily playing through, but it's cool to have it here again and to try to get these rewards. I love that there's 3 event labs, and that's what we'll be showing tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that. I'm going to put Subi156, XR, Cosworth01, and Unworthy Pleb against each other. Play them, rate them, see which one is the best. And then I'm going to see if I'm true to my word, if the one I pick is what I had from the video I did previously on this series. So this is the first time we're going to have that since we've been playing these series again. All that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I'm back from vacation. I'm going to be doing it. These videos on my setup again now. So we only had 2 days where you didn't get to see my beautiful face, and I was coming to you from a hotel room with an Xbox. But we are back. No more art unplugged, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Later.